What does abuse look like before it's abuse? Like a passionate relationship where feelings are so intense and there's highs and lows, and the highs are so good, right? And there might be some like little disagreements and little things that you need to change to make it work, and maybe some rules, right? And then the rules start slipping in and becoming more and more restrictive, or maybe that isolate you more. Rules like maybe when you met this person, they knew that you had an activity, like maybe you play a sport, right? And you go to this commitment every week, and now when you're in a relationship, suddenly at a certain point it becomes a little problem, and they're like, you need to be spending more time with me, or maybe they'll be like, oh, I think you're out cheating on me when you're at this thing, and it's like, I've been doing this since before I met you, and it's my activity, my friends are there, and eventually maybe you'll be like, I don't want to make my partner feel this way, so maybe I'll just stop going or go less to my activities. And that's molding yourself. That's not being true to yourself, because you're giving up a part of yourself. You're giving up friendships and connections. You're isolating yourself. Your friends see you less. They think maybe you don't care about them as much. You're turning your back on your friends for your partner. There needs to be a balance. Like, you don't spend all of your time with your partner, and a toxic partner might require that or request that you spend all of your time with them, and that you don't need your friends now that you're in this amazing relationship, right? Don't let that be you. Don't give up your friendships. Don't give up your activities. That slowly happens, and it's called isolation. Okay? Another thing could be like invasion of privacy. Like, I think it's weird when they want to track your location or go through your phone. Like, not that there's something to hide, but when it's like, it feels like a parent-child dynamic when, like, you're getting in trouble. I need to track you or whatever. It's because, again, I'm talking to people who are young, like teens and 20s. It's not like you're married. It's not like you need to have each other's location if you're just dating, even if it's been a couple years. For me, I think it's weird. If you like it, fine. If you don't like it and someone is trying to force you into that and they say, this is normal, this is what people do, if you don't do this, you're not a good partner. These things can really get in your head if you don't know how to stay true to yourself. But it's just another form of what abuse looks like before it's abuse. And then another thing to watch for would be like signs of inappropriate anger. So the anger is not going to be directed at you at first. It'll be directed at something else. But you'll notice the display of anger is very large or just off-putting, inappropriate, or weird. And you'll be like, okay. And that's just a sign to look out for. And then, yeah, anything like punching a wall or breaking something or like just yelling. And someone who doesn't know how to handle their anger, it's a really big deal. Also, watch how they handle disagreements with you. Like, surely you guys in a relationship are going to have an argument or a disagreement or two. This is healthy. This is actually really good. Do not like move in with someone or marry them before you have a disagreement. You need to have your first argument so you can see how you guys are going to handle arguments as a couple. See if you talk through it and have respect for each other, or see if some toxic patterns come up, or see if they get extremely angry or are not able to work through it or blame you, or it might bring out things in you too. You might be the toxic one, and that just might mean you're not compatible with each other because you bring out something bad in each other, someone brings out the bad in you. But I think when it's a healthy match, you guys both bring out the best in each other, and you'll both be able to handle things well. Of course, you might need to work on some things in yourself, and maybe they do too, but you both need to be like treating each other with kindness, love, and respect. You guys are handling disagreements in a toxic way, and they're blaming you or making you unsafe or uncomfortable or like threatening during an argument. That's a big red flag. And then they might say things like, watch out for any of these statements. If they say something like, I only did this because you did this, or I only got this angry because you pushed me there. I only threatened this because I care so much about us. Like, these kind of things are manipulative. Do not listen to that. Someone who can't take accountability for that and is blaming their anger and their behavior on you. And you too, if you're listening to this, take accountability for your own actions and hold yourself to a standard and handle things with grace and treat your partner with respect, love, and kindness, even in a disagreement. And getting angry is healthy, right? But you don't threaten, you don't use intimidation. Those things are not good. These things, if you let it happen once, it's very likely to happen again. These things can creep in and escalate and become more and more intense. And it's maybe your partner gets angry. One day he punches a wall. Maybe the next day he throws something at you. You're like, wow, this is crazy. But he says, he'll never hurt me. And you believe it, right? What, are you going to keep letting it escalate? And then until he punches you, then it's too late, right? No guy is going to punch you in the first month. And that would be crazy. Maybe some do, but that's crazy. And no one is going to enter a relationship saying, hey, I am going to abuse you. Hey, I have this tendency. You know what I mean? It doesn't start like that. It starts passionate and amazing and perfect, and they're trying to act like you're a perfect partner, and it's all going well. They're going to treat you well, of course. And when things are good, they're going to treat you good. It's only when a catalyst happens, when a disagreement happens, you're going to see when things are not going well and you are the target, you're going to see that side, okay? And just be so aware it can escalate. So yeah, if you see these signs of aggression early, anything, punching a wall, throwing, yelling, intimidation, don't deal with those things, because it only escalates and gets worse. And if they're like drunk or high, whatever, don't let that be an excuse. Oh, that wasn't me. Yes, it still was you. Okay, it was. That is not an excuse. If someone tells you, oh, I'm so sorry, I hurt you when I was drunk, I won't do it again. No, don't listen to that, because that was inside of them somewhere. And it's very dangerous, because it can get awoken again. So yeah, do not wait until they punch you or whatever. You don't have to wait for something drastic to happen to leave, okay? You don't have to wait until you're in crisis. Don't wait until you're abused. This is how you can prevent abuse. You spot the signs early and you just say, nope, I'm not dealing with that. And you leave. Okay? Don't keep forgiving. Let them work that stuff out on their own, and you be with someone who's done the work, who can handle themselves, who can handle conflict in a healthy way, and who helps rise you up, and who you both unlock the best sides of each other. Because abuse looks like something else before it's abuse. And you need to be aware, and you need to spot any early sign, and don't feel bad for leaving. Like, you will find another love, or I always preach, you need to be fine by yourself. You're better off by yourself than with an abusive, manipulator, toxic partner. So don't be blind to the early signs. You spot a red flag, you spot a sign of aggression, you need to exit that relationship. And that's that. Thanks for watching.